What's going on? Welcome back to Black Market Watch with yours truly, Don Head. I'm here with y'all today because I want to talk to y'all about something that's actually been a very big challenge for myself. I was analyzing my life and I was thinking about who and what were assets and liabilities to me. It got me thinking really hard. But before I could really determine who and what was actually assets and liabilities to me, I had to make sure I actually understood what an asset and liability are.
Dawn heavy. Black Market Watch. Hey yo, I'm just trying to get these. Dawn heavy. Hey yo, it's Black Market Watch. Market Watch. Hey, you can't tell me nothing about these stocks, these quotes, these balance sheets. Dawn heavy. Hey yo, it's Black Market Watch. Market Watch.
Like I was saying, what are assets and liabilities? Well, let's start with liabilities. Liabilities are things that take away. In the case of money, liabilities are things that cause expenses. On the other hand, assets are something that add to your pocket. So they create income. Now I know we were very familiar with income and expenses, and if not, then you need to go back a couple episodes doing a little bit of clicking around on the Don Heavy YouTube channel because you obviously missed the point and Don Heavy does not repeat himself for slackers. So back to my point. The tricky part about assets and liabilities is this. In certain cases, an item or possession could either be an asset or liability depending on how it's used. For example, you have a house, and every month you're dishing out more cash to maintain and repair the house. Then that house is a liability, because as time progresses, you spend more and more money on that house. One minute you're fixing the toilet, next minute you got broken cabinets, the next minute your basement is flooded, and just like that, more problems equal more money. And I don't think that's how the song goes. But if you were to take that same house, right, and rent it out to people in order to make a profit, or even hit them with the new wave, Airbnb, then it would be an asset. It's thinking like this, just like that, that makes all the difference. Because in that case, it's bringing you more money, enhancing your finances, enabling you to act your wage. Remember? When we learn you something. Now, common assets people own are their homes, personal businesses, stocks and other securities, even insurance plans. All these have one thing in common. As time progresses, they appreciate and generate revenue for you. Meanwhile, common liabilities owned by people are loans on property, credit card bills, cars, or that cousin that's always asking you, can they hold something? Back up, son. All these things continue to cost more money over time, and that is never the goal. The goal is to make money even when you're not working. And you do that by acquiring the right assets and minimizing your liabilities. As a matter of fact, if you take all your assets, the ones that's making you money of course, and you subtract all your liabilities, you get what's called your net worth, which is also known as the amount of equity you own. When you increase your assets, you increase your net worth because ownership equals equity, and equity equals money. Come on, it's simple mathematics. Stay with me. Stay with me. But be clear. Many of us have things that we believe are assets when really we're still paying the owner, making them liabilities. If it's something you can miss a payment on and can lose it, it's not an asset. But better yet, if there's any payment still involved at all, it's not an asset. Well, let me rephrase that. If there's payments involved, it ain't your asset until you pay for it. Because it's an asset to somebody, please believe it. So now that I've identified an asset and a liability, I want you all to take a step back, right? Look around at all your possessions, look at your accounts, look at your spending habits. Then, let's do it. Let's channel that inner investor. And identify what is really an asset and what things are liabilities. And then I want you to start focusing on ways to gain more assets. Things that will appreciate with value. Remember Ving Rhames and Baby Boy?
You gotta learn the difference between guns and butter. Now what are the guns? The guns, that's the real estate. The stocks and bonds. Artwork, shit that appreciates with value. What's the butter? Cars, clothes, jewelry, all that other bullshit that don't mean shit after you buy it. That's what it's all about. Guns and butter, baby.
See, personally, I would prefer it to be stocks, but for exercise purposes, it doesn't have to be anything monetary. We can keep it simple. It could be the people in your life. Let's get rid of the ones that always got their hands out and giving you all that negativity. Look at her, babe. Look at her. Look at that face. Look at his face. You've been a liability way before now, baby. She should have got rid of that clown. My son was wildin'. Those things are not good for your future. Start focusing on the things that add good to your future, good and positivity to your life, okay? And that's our goal for 2017 and beyond. We no longer making excuses. We're just making money. Peace and love, y'all. Black Market Watch.